Initially, I planned a second commentary for last week, but I wanted to move it to over here because I didn't have enough time. I was so busy with homework and also with content creation, so it's really hard to balance out the two there. So yeah, it was really hard, but I just moved it over to today's video. That way is easier and efficient for me to literally just talk about it in Wednesday's video right now. So yeah, last week was very scary in terms of the strong earthquake that I have experienced. Although I have experienced small earthquakes down over in California, so it wasn't as strong as a 7.0 earthquake, but still is one of the most damaging and disastrous earthquakes that has ever happened. So yeah, like I was literally like so scared. I was literally so scared that I was gonna die. I felt like this is the end of my life, and and luckily I have survived. So my family is safe. Everyone else is safe. So I just feel lucky. I feel lucky to be alive right now, and I'm very sorry to those that have died, that have lost their lives. Um, it's very sad to hear that these things are happening because of the earthquake. So now, what I wanted to talk about for a while is that am I really seeing my downfall too early? And so I pretty much had a small chat with my dad around my mom having to own an apartment over on the city side of the region, and I think that's where she'll probably stay in the meantime in the future. But that also got me thinking about if this is the end of my life, if this is really the end of what I'm used to. So it got me thinking in like so many ways where I fear that I won't be as successful. I won't even be able to make it through my goals, my initial goals, my educational goals, my dating goals. Every single goal that I have in my mind. And it sucks because like all these goals that I really wanted to tick off my checklist feels like it has been going to a waste. And I just don't know how to really feel about my mom having to stay in a apartment that she bought, and now I would assume the apartment has finished construction, so it makes me fear that she'll have to stay over there for the rest of the foreseeable future. I'm not entirely sure, but I'm just like really praying that I need to finish off my educational goals over in the US, and then continue content creation and having to excel at my career job. There's a lot of things that I have planned for after college, and honestly, honestly, I'm keeping that list. I'm actually sticking to my list when it comes to college. I know what I know what I have planned. I don't need anyone else to really tell me what am I gonna do. Like I know what I am going to do after college. Like there are so many other things that I want to be doing. Um, that I was unable to do with my parents. Uh, so yeah, yeah. Don't worry. We will get through. The more we survive over here in the Philippines, and also something exciting, something very very exciting that I want to share with you. You know, I got on the phone with my mom on it was during my birthday when my dad called my mom and she told me and we were having this conversation on the phone and she told me that I am planning to go back to the US by next year. So that is the good news here. The good news is that I am planning to come back home by next year, and this is actually the good news that I wanted to hear because as like the last several months, I have been literally struggling, having to keep up with my mental health, having to surround myself with online friends that really support and having to help me through with a lot of these struggles that I've been facing and the circumstances that I am in. So so I'm happy that I finally hear the good news and maybe hopefully one day I'll be able to really tell you tell you guys all about it in a longer video, maybe in a longer 1 hour or 2 hour video. I am not sure how long of the video that will take, but I'm just really happy that I actually hear good news today. but but yeah, next year is gonna be a long wait, and also next year I will also be finished with my last few online classes, and I don't know if I will ever have online classes for next year. I will have to check because like the classes that I'm taking, mostly they are in person, but also they also want me to be in an online class. So yeah, I don't know how to really manage that. It is going to be very very hard for me to actually be in a hybrid class, considering that it's both in person and online. Like I cannot be online all the time. Like when I'm like in a hybrid class, uh, that's not how I believe that's not how hybrid classes do work in this current setting. So yeah, I hope when I come back next year, I will absolutely take that in-person class. That way, I can finally graduate. Um, you know, I just need to like really catch up on so many other things when I do go back home to the U.S. Like I want to like meet up with some friends that are around California, the ones that have chatted with me online, and maybe I can meet with them in person. So yeah, there's a lot of things planning for next year, and I just can't wait for that to happen. So, if anything, I will give you guys updates, but for now, I am currently finishing up the one other class that is supposed to end in October, and then after the first class, I will move straight on to the second online class, the second to last online class for November. So I'm currently finishing up my first class, and then hopefully by next month I'll be going into my second class in college. So, so yeah, that'll be it for me. I just hope this isn't the downfall of my own life. I hope this isn't really the end here, because I just really want to exceed my goals. I really want to show off to my other friends how successful I am, and also I just want to really come back home already. But we're gonna have to wait until next year for that. So, yeah. All right. If you have any insights, if you have any questions, if you have any comments that you want to write about, please let me know down below. That would be greatly appreciated. What did you think about the things that I've talked about? Let me know. And if you enjoyed this video, give it a like and subscribe. Otherwise, I will see you guys all next week. See ya.